don't know how, but apparently David's case is getting even worse because it says David bombshell filing reveals insane new evidence. I don't know what else is considered insane in David's case, but let's see.
We have a massive update in the David case. The preliminary hearing has been delayed until May 26. David's lawyers were bluffing on the fast preliminary hearing because they had no idea
what lawyers do, bro. What do you mean bluff?
Was or how much it was really. And now they basically asked they need more time to look at all the evidence because remember, it's apparently 40 terabytes. But look, prosecutors say...
Whoa! 40 terabytes! How is that even possible? Like, what did you do to her? How much do I fucking have? Wait, my PC doesn't even have one.
A surveillance video, text messages, Tesla data, photographs,
Epstein files are less than 40 terabytes, bro. What the fuck?
Amazon deliveries, and DNA evidence found in David's garage link him to the murder. Holy shit.
Amazon deliveries.
This is really, it's a lot. Platinum selling artist, blah, 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 on April 23rd. Stabbed Celeste to death in Hollywood Hills home on April 23rd. Then later her body with a chainsaw in a blue inflatable kiddie pool in his garage before stowing her.
Dismembered her body with a chainsaw in a blue inflatable kiddie pool. Is it real life, bro? Is we talking about? I just woke up to this.
Remains in his Tesla and lying to his friends who noticed the strong smell of decay. This is so sad. That's the damning narrative the prosecutors laid out over their 9 pages of a preliminary hearing brief filed Wednesday and released to the public. Prosecutors claim surveillance video showed the singer driving his Tesla on July 29, 2025, before he parked it around the corner from his rental house and left on a concert tour. Wow.
What? Bro, he's so unserious. Like, see, you're leaving that shit. Let me clarify that. You're leaving that shit in your own car. You don't even give a fuck about that. You don't even give a fuck about getting caught. Parking your car outside in the public. Moving out on a tour, bro. What?
So they got him on camera moving his car. He's the one that moved the car from the garage.
Bro, this is insane. How is that fucking possible? Is you slow?
To the road where it got impounded. For several weeks or possibly months, defendant left the victim's body to decompose in his Tesla, lied to his friends, business associates, and others who noticed a strong smell of decay.
Defendant left the victim's body to decompose inside his... It's not happening. Inside a Tesla. I always say it, bro. Something wrong with people driving Tesla. Like, something wrong with them.
Around his home and vehicle. At court hearing Wednesday, David sat quietly in an orange jail uniform. His lawyer, Blair Burke, argued that the evidence brief was so one-sided it would taint the jury pool potentially needed for a future trial. Burke asked the court to seal it. After hearing from both sides, Judge Almeida denied the request. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Though she agreed.
I'm sorry I'll speak too much, bro, but I'm so fucking shocked. So if all the evidence is here, we got him on camera moving his car, we got the chainsaw, we got the fucking everything. What exactly took them 8 months to arrest him? Like, we have all the evidence. It's the easiest case for the police, bro. It's the easiest, it's the hardest case for his lawyers. I don't know what his lawyer is going to say, but
to postpone Burke's preliminary hearing several weeks to May 26. So I had a feeling this was going to happen. David's lawyers are trying to hide the evidence from the public. They're saying it's for the jury pool. They don't want a juror to see this, or a potential juror.
How you gonna hide a chainsaw, bro? How you gonna hide a chainsaw that we already know about? What you gonna say? Like, his lawyers go, how? What they gonna do, bro? I don't have any idea.
But at the same time, they just don't want this negative evidence coming to light, bro. We even heard about the DNA, but that is very damning. And then surveillance. Filed anticipation of preliminary hearing claims Burke met Rivas when she was a prosecutor. Alleged Burke began with Rivas when she was... Riverside County officials contacted Burke.
No fucking way, bro. Began a sexual relationship when she was 13?
Burke in February 24 and informed him of her age, and she was reported missing by her family. Whoa. I don't know if that was public or not.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, this is worse than Diddy's situation. I ain't gonna lie, this might be even worse than Epstein, bro. This might be even worse than Epstein. This is worse than Diddy. This is worse than Epstein. I don't know. David is a new fucking demon.
Despite speaking with law enforcement, Burke continued pursuing her. He allegedly drove her to her home in Lake Elsinore, south of LA, and paid a junior high school student in victim's class $1,000 to give a victim a cell phone that he purchased so they could stay in contact. So that rumor was he was paying them to keep quiet. Now it's confirmed by prosecutors he paid them for a cell phone for her. Recovered text between Burke and Rivas contained references to, oh my gosh, I'm not going to say all this, but you see.
Abortion. She was 13. What is we talking about? This is fucking disgusting. Holy shit. What do you mean pregnancy? 2024, it was Diddy. 2025, it was Epstein files. 2026, it's David. Why do we have a new demon every single year?
Yeah. Oh my God. Explicit
Plan B
photographs.
emergency.
One text reportedly sent by Rivas and obtained from Burke's iCloud reads, "This guy's such a piece of shit, bro." Burke broke up with Rivas on November 24, though they continued to communicate. The new filing alleges Burke engaged in a lengthy argument described in detail in their text messages on the night she was last seen alive. Whoa. The message revealed the victim's jealousy of the defense relationship.
Hold on. Is that another person? Burke? Is it not Celeste? Is that another person? Am I reading it right? So it's now two?
With other women, as defendant led her to believe they had a future together. Reportedly became extremely upset and threatened to disclose the damaging information about a relationship with the defendant to end his career and destroy his life. So she found out he was talking to other girls after they broke up, apparently. Burke sent an Uber to pick up Rivas from Lake Elsinore on April 23rd, 2025. And Uber's involved? This is a lot. Prosecutors allege Burke tested with Rivas during her ride and that driver dropped her off at the home around 10:10 p.m. Burke then sent text messages to Rivas at 10:30 inquiring where she was. So she was dropped off at 10:10 and then 10:30 is asking where she is. If I were to guess, they had an argument and she left. She walked out of the house 20 minutes later at 10:30. The people contend this was part of the defense premeditated plan to cover up the murder as she was already dead by this time.
Bro, he's so slow. I think he's sick, bro. It's not what normal people do. Like, this is a fucking lunatic.
This is insane. Knowing he had to silence the victim before she ruined his music career, as she threatened very soon after her arrival at his home, defendant stabbed the victim to death multiple times and stood by while she bled out. Alleged she left his home at 11:30 and texted and called Rivas' phone asking where she was. Again, these acts were calculated and planned to set up his defense. But he left her in his car. This guy's an idiot,
it's so
bro.
stupid. He's so childish. Like, he calculated the text messages to use it in his defense. We have cameras. We have evidence. Like, what?
It's like the worst murder cover-up ever. Burke drove to an area near Lake Tachuma in Santa Barbara County to dispose of her property. So that's why he did the mysterious Santa Barbara trip, to get rid of her shit. Returning home the next morning to attend a radio interview. He later ordered a shovel from Home Depot, which was delivered by Postmates on April 24th, and 2 chainsaws, a body bag, heavy-duty laundry bags, and blue inflatable pool.
Bro, like that was the worst cover-up ever, like, right? This is not Breaking Bad, gang. This is not a fucking movie. This is not Netflix, bro. This is real life and you're fucking famous. How the fuck did you do that, gang?
Which were delivered by Amazon
in early May. So it took them like couple months. It took them a lot to just figure that out.
Off all this right now. Burke made purchases under a fake name, Victor Mendez, and returned to Santa Barbara County twice, the brief alleges. So he used a fake name. He ordered a burn cage to his home under the same fake name as part of his plan to incinerate evidence.
Oh, bro, you're not getting away with it.
He allegedly used the chainsaw too in his garage using the blue pool. Blue plastic fragments found embedded in Rivas' remains were later matched to the inflatable pool by LAPD Forensic Laboratory. Burke amputated her finger because it contained the tattoo of his name.
Oh, bro, you are cooked, bro. You are fucking cooked, bro. I don't give a fuck if your lawyer is Jewish. Like, you're going to jail for life. And that's the lightest case scenario.